Hello everybody and welcome back to another gold analysis video. So in this video I will not only be analyzing what gold could potentially do for the next week but also be analyzing my trades for this week, where I went long, where I went right, and how much net I made. Okay, so let's not waste time and let's get straight into the video. So the first trade what was at around this point. So if I zoom out, the previous week it was a selling side, and my plan was pretty much straightforward, which I discussed in the gold analysis video of last Sunday, that this is the Fibonacci. We might get a sweep here, form an important trap, and then we will capture the up move. Hold on, give me a minute, guys. I think, yeah. Either it can go like this, sweep after sweeping the seller's liquidity, or it can come up, hit the Fibonacci zone, halt here, and then reverse, right? So my plan was pretty much the selling side, because this there was no seller's liquidity swept, and it was pretty much going to the buying side. So uh, the first place where I shorted was this zone here. I shorted here early stages with this stop loss, and I was hoping for a target of this, but once it broke down after it, and this retracement was taken out, I trailed my SL at cost, and this came and hit my cost to cost SL, right? So I did not make much again here. So if I were to log in, let's now spec terminal. Yes, this is it. Yes. So let me show the proof of the trades. Okay. 0.17, I think this is that. Wait. And what date is that? Feb 17. Yes. There are 4 trades. Yeah. So this was it. This, okay. This was that trade. I take shorted with 0.02 lot. Okay. And it got cut at cost. And the second trade I initiated here. If I see, it came up again. It came. Now it grabbed the liquidity at the mini support, and then it failed. Okay, it formed an trap again. It retested, invited at the support. So everything was fine. I shorted at this red candle, which gave me a confirmation. But the thing was, gold was pretty much choppy that day, so we did not get any move. And here too, here I actually got an SL. Okay, I in the Telegram channel I gave the stop loss to be this, but when it uh, broke this point, I trailed my SL here, and that trailing SL got hit. But in the group, it was not updated. So by the time it was here, I asked them to exit, saying that cost to cost has been hit, and it is very choppy, right? So this is the first trade where one SL and one cost to cost has been hit, and the proof of it is here. Okay, February 17, right? So moving on to the next trade. This was the big trade of the week and my biggest profit till date, right? So first, it was a clear uptrend. Okay, it was a clear uptrend. So in an uptrend, who will be trapped? It will be the sellers who will be trapped. And what do I see? This is the 382 to 35.35 level, which is this, and market had made a pin here, which is the equal lows, which means that the bearishness was still not confirmed and it was still bullish, right? And here, shoulder, head, shoulder, straight break, retest and halt, one more retest, and here I entered, and it gave me a huge profit. I was holding on to this trade even after this pullback, because this was a trend line and it was a continuous invite at the trend line. See this, the trend line, right? So trend line, once it was, the liquidity was swept, and it was halting and inviting at the trend line. So a breakout gave me a confidence, and I trailed it and kept on but chasing it till the all-time high. And from the point I exited, it dumped, right? It dumped. So that was pretty much, this was the all-time high, right? Which was 2942. I exited at around 2944.5, which was just below the 2945 round level, and it reversed from 2947. So I did not lose much on the gains. Okay, so this was the winning trade, and this is the P&L. Now moving on to the third trade. This was in the same day. This was a complete blunder. I shouldn't have taken the trade because I had already made a good gain, and it was very wrong for me to break my rules and take another trade for the day. But the logic was this: it came here, halted, broke out, right? Broke out, then again liquidity grabbed, black box failure setup, and I thought it would go, but this found a wick and hit my stop loss in the very next candle. That was when I realized how big a blunder it was. Okay, and again, this was my loss here. Okay, then no worries. The next trade, out here, it market was at an all-time high. I was identifying this to be the invite setup, and I entered on the crossing of this level, but unfortunately the same candle made a wick, and the next candle hit my stop loss, and boom, I was down again. At an all-time high, it was not wise for me to take a buying side position, right? And especially when the trend line had been broken and it was a halt after the break of the trend line. I realized that very late. Now, moving on. Um, that is the trades for the week, right? So let me remove all the drawings and start from scratch. Okay, let us start from scratch. The level marking and the possible plan for the next week. So see how choppy the last few days has been in the market, right? So let us see what we can plan with the trades, right? Now this is level 1, and is this valid? Yes, this is valid. How? 1 2 3, then 4 5 6 7 8, and now at the support again 9, right? Then this is the all-time high, so this stays as it is. Then if we have to draw the next major zone, it would be here. Does this count? Wait, hold on. I don't think this counts. Yeah, this counts. Yeah, this is a valid zone. Yeah, this one is a valid zone, right? How the resistance, support. Yeah. So and this will form the big time support. So this will be marked in black. Now coming down to the 15-minute time frame, where can we spot the resistances? The resistance is spotted here. This will be blue in color. This is one resistance, and yeah, that is pretty much it. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one. Hold on. Okay. Or will this be here? Yeah, this one. This is a more valid resistance. Okay. This a pinch. Yes. Okay. So these are the levels. Now how do we go about trading it? What I see is a trend line forming here and inviting. Okay, and this was a repeated resistance which was broken straight, retested, and buying is slow. So what we can potentially see is a break of this, right, and a retracement here, and an invite setup at this resistance to go until the all-time high. Okay, so the first trade will be this, right? Trend is bullish, so the plan will also be bullish. Okay, the first is this. No, moving on to the second plan. If I zoom out, I can see this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you call it triple top or whatever that is. I see the head and shoulder pattern. Okay, a break of this low and a retest or a halt or the favorite setups. We will enter here. Stop loss will be here. Target TP1, TP2, TP3. Right? So the plan number 2 will be here, liquidity sweep and then a move. Are we clear? And to substantiate this, if we draw the Fibonacci from here to here, this comes to the 382235 zone. The 382235 zone. So well enough to substantiate our reasoning. Okay. So I think this plan is more likely to work. This plan will more likely work for the buying side. Then selling side, if it has to happen only if there's an immense selling in the opening hour and comes here and invites at the support, then we could probably look until this support, which is a major buying zone, and then we can look to buy from here until the all-time high again. So the third plan will be to sell. These are the 3 plans available. This is my outlook for the next week, and I really hope this works out and we will all, those who are watching this video, we will all make a profit in the upcoming week, right? Let us hope for the best and keep sticking to your rules. Don't break it like I did this time. I generally don't break rules, but this was pretty much, you know, a euphoric state, so happened. So please don't break your rules, stick to your rules and trade within your rules and trade as per your setup. When your setup is formed, trade on it blindly because you've backtested that n number of times, and that is where you are bound to make a profit, right? So all the very best for the future. Have a profitable week, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to join the Telegram for my trade updates, the link will be given in the description below, and the Exness broker that I am trading on will also be given in the description. You can definitely consider. So see you in the next video. Till then, all the very best.